Hey guys, for live game. I'm some Nocturne, the old jingle jangle, pretty strong right now in the preseason 10. A good jungler, good clears, decent dragon taking as well, objective control. And all in all, solid jungler for you to play in solo queue. Pretty simple to play. Big downside of him is he's not particularly good before level 6 or whenever his ultimate is not up. But outside of that, he's a really solid champion to play, so highly recommend him. And today in this video, we'll hopefully show you how to play him and have some fun playing him as well, because he's pretty cool, especially if you get some skins on him. Nocturne has some pretty decent skins. Bedsheet Nocturne, the Halloween skin, that's decent. The Frozen Nocturne, the Q particles are sublime. This one's pretty cool as well. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit off teeny weeny little bit off topic here, guys. We are streaming live FBOG/Foxdrop. There'll be a link to it in the description. Go give us a follow. You can see this live. You can ask me questions. You can talk to me. Give me champion suggestions. All that lovely business. Before I show you my runes, just real quick here. When you're farming AoE camps on Nocturne, you want to try and focus down the little ones first, because they actually do hurt you quite a lot. If you go for the big one, then the little ones are going to beat the crap out of you, and then you will lose a decent amount of health, and that's not great. You don't want to lose health. That's not good at all. So the runes, guys: Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Attack Speed, Coup de Grace, and for secondary we have Sudden Impact and Ultimate Hunter. Having our ultimate up as much as we can. It's really nice on Nocturne. He's a very ultimate reliant champion. So that's what we're going to go for. And in our rune stats we have Attack Speed, we have AD, and we have Armor. Alright, so here comes the Lee Sin. Is he going topside, or is he just going for... He might be going topside. We can maybe collapse here with Fiora. Oh my goodness, he immediately jumped out of my fucking fear. That's fine. No, don't throw this. Oh, you bastard. It's fine. Oh gosh. Yeah, just chill. Mid's also here, so... I'm just going to try and keep Veigar away from Fiora. It's really my best strategy here. Okay, there you go. Beautiful stuff. Yo, Craig, welcome back. Thank you for your 3 months. Much appreciated, buddy. Good to have you here again. Cheers, friend. Okay, so what you saw right there is actually a really good demonstration of Nocturne in general, how to play Nocturne, and just, well, yeah, Nocturne. He's actually really strong early game. Like, his strength is quite high. But the problem with this champion is that he lacks... I'm going to use a word which I don't really like to use, but I'm going to use it anyway. He lacks the agency to make shit happen. Basically, what I say when I say that, what I mean is, like, you've got all the power, you just can't really find ways to do it. Like, basically, you have no gap closer, you have no good, like, reliable engage or way to, like, start a play or anything. You just really have to walk up to people. And even though if you do walk up to them and you start smacking them around the mouth, hey, that's pretty good. You're pretty strong. But to get into that position, you have to find some pretty unique situations, like that one there where Veigar was rotating and just ran into me. Then you can do it. That shit works. So always keep your eyes peeled for plays that you can make. It's a bit of a misconception that he's a bad early game champion. He's not weak. He's just low impact, low pressure early game champion. Which is why, as well, this game we are focusing quite heavily on a farm clear, so that we're just going to try and get as much XP as possible. Let's actually try and get this. Can we get this guy here? So I don't really like going for ganks early on Nocturne. Like I said, I really just want to get level 6, and you know, you're not really that good at this point trying to make plays. But you know, if I see someone that's gankable, then you know, try it. Ryze has got the root, Veigar's low mobility, so maybe you could try and get something. You can spell shield his cage as well. But yeah. Alright, so here go for the dragon. Nocturne pretty good at doing dragon. You can also spell shield his auto attacks. That's really important that you do that, because you double your attack speed when you do that. And by doubling your attack speed, hey, shock horror, you do it pretty fast. Don't run away, please. Run away, please. Nah, we Gucci. Just run. It's all good. We don't have to fight this one. Excellent. If you're... Different dragons have different effects. Cloud Dragon is the hardest one to take because it attacks... Like, it's got quite weak attacks, but it attacks very slowly. So if you spell shield a dragon attack... It's meh, because it's going to attack you in like half a second again anyway. But if you spell shield like Mountain Dragon, for example, that has really slow attacks but they hit really heavy, that's beautiful, you know, because like one spell shield, one blocked auto is actually really valuable. I'm just hovering around here because I don't need to be anywhere else right now. I'm only looking for like my red buff. Oh my bloody hell. And my red buff isn't up for another 30 seconds, so. Ooh! Spell shield. Okay. So we're just hovering around, seeing if maybe, you know, something's happening. It's all good. It's not really too much to do, but that's fine. Like we didn't really have any particularly high expectations for that. If you guys have any questions about Nocturne, by the way, please feel free to leave it in the chat. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can leave it in the comments as well. Hopefully by engaging the chat here, I can try and answer some questions that you might be having anyway. Shame Nocturne's in-game model doesn't look similar to the Eldwood splash. It's a good splash art, yeah. But that's how they get your money. I've been baited by that shit. A lot of times. A lot of times. Especially nowadays where Riot is... their artists are actually like top tier. Like they're really good. They're very, very talented artists. To be fair, I think most of their skins in game are also very good too. It's not like you're getting conned, but the slash arts can just look like phenomenal. And then you get into game and it doesn't live up to the expectations. Just wanted to say that I stopped playing League for about 3 years, came back recently, but from time to time I watched some of your videos. Didn't really care about the games, just wanted to hear your voice. Oh wow. You create such great content and very charismatic. It's like you're meeting an old friend. Yo, Diogo, mate, you're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me cry. Is this what's happening right here? Is this becoming a crying stream? Is this becoming a crying stream? Just straight up. Thank you. That's a very, very kind comment. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. It's good to have you back. Thank you for stopping by every now and then to check in on me. Alright, we're going to give this blue buff over to Rise. He is quite a mana-hungry champion. And, I mean, it's good for Nocturne as well. But I'd much rather just give it to the Rise. And then whenever our ultimate is up, we're going to look to gank with it. So right now, Aurelio is looking like my victim. I don't know if this is warded or not. I'm going to assume it is warded because, you know, she just buggered off. So we won't go for that. Instead, we'll go for this Herald here. Again, this is another objective that we can take pretty nicely on Nocturne. And it's another one that you can spell shield. So when she does this swipe after you bop her in the arse, as most girls tend to, you can spell shield that. Whoop! And you block, not only you block it, but you also get a crap ton of attack speed here, so you just take it even faster. Can we dive that top? Yeah, we can def. Whoops, this one's going to hit me. Because it actually really hurts to tank a Shelly swipe in the face. It really, really hurts. Nice. I would be so tilted if I was Lee Sin. Like, why is Furo winning lane? Genuinely. Why does Furo win lane? She shouldn't win lane at all. Like, Furo is the scaling champion. Like, she's going to win late. Why does she win lane? I don't know. Shit happens. So we've got the Herald here. We're just going to put it down mid, get some plates, get some gold over to this Rise. I can try and take some as well. I quite like opting into putting the Herald... Wait, did no one get those plates? Were we genuinely too far away there? I think we actually may have been. But I do quite like using Herald to siege towers against control mages. So mages who have like really good wave clear. Of which, you know, Nocturne sorry, Vigar is a really good example. Ooh, that's cheeky. I don't like doing this. I'm going in very early here, but hey. You know what? Okay. Yep, that's that. You're out, mate. That's fine. I can't remember what I was talking about. I was chatting a lot of shit there, wasn't I? Yeah, so we still got some damage onto that mid tower, which otherwise would be quite hard for us to take. Because Vigar's is really good at keeping minions away from his tower. Alright, we had a lot of gold here. We also had some of our jungle up, but that's fine. I'm mostly worried about the amount of gold I had because I could afford my War Enchant. Now, War Enchant on any jungler that builds War Enchant, so Nocturne, Lee Sin, Olaf, Jarvan, if you go War Enchant on him, any champion that builds War Enchant, it's really important that as soon as you can afford it, you get it. Because the difference between having War Enchant and having the components is actually massive. So the difference between War Enchant and Longsword is 40 AD. Sorry, 50 AD. 50 AD for like 1.2k. The difference between Corfield's Warhammer, which is the component item, and BF and War Enchant is 35 AD, I think. That is mad, by the way. 35 AD is like a BF sword, and it costs you 500 gold. A BF sword costs you 1300, and War Enchant costs you 565. Like, what the shit? It's so good. Like, it's such good gold value. So as soon as you can get it, you get that shit. Like, you buy that ASAP. Alright. So we're going to take that hit, and then we'll spell shield this next one. Dude, he is so slow at attacking, I nearly missed that. But, as I mentioned, you know, Mountain Dragon being able to spell shield, this shit is huge. And this Dustbringer here, this trail, that's your Q leaves behind, it's really, really important that you're standing in that basically at all times. So if you're clearing the jungle, you want to stand in it. If you're going for towers, you want to stand in it. If you're going for dragons, you want to stand in it. Because it gives you a shit ton of AD. How much is it giving me? 50 AD for free just by standing in my queue. It's actually massive. And that's what makes lethal tempo such a strong stat on Nocturne. With like having attack speed, it's just really beautiful there. Can we dive this at all? I'm not level 6, by the way. I tried to ult that. And I'm genuinely... Sorry, I'm level 7. Technically, I'm right. I'm not level 6. I'm level 7. I had 2 seconds left on my ulti. Where's Kai'Sa? Where's she gone? She's buggered off. Alright, so we're playing around our bot side a lot this game as well. Because this is, well, bottom mid a little bit. Just farming is a priority of ours. But we just want to make sure that we're standing around people who can help us. Can you not? Listen, mate. Listen, listen. I know this is your jungle, but I really want that. If you'd be so kind. I'm out. That was cheeky. I'm still dead, but that was cheeky. I give myself some cheeky points for that. Oh, yes! No, you get cheeky points for that as well, Lee Sin, mate. That was cheeky too. I thought I was out. I thought I was done. Nice. We take that. We take that. Give me an assist. Boop. Really? Come on. Alright. Okay, whatever. Cheeky. It's all good. We got the blue buff at the end of the day, so it's worth. Something that... Ooh... There's a good demonstration there in that play for Nocturne is you're pretty bloody squishy. So when you're playing Nocturne, you want to either fight people who are isolated or you want to be a secondary engage. You do not want to be primary engage. If you engage first on this guy, you just die. You blow up, like straight up. There are some builds you can go that make it better at being a primary engage on this champion. So specifically things like Guardian Angel, Sterax, you know, obviously things that just make you tanky. But generally speaking, on Nocturne, you do not want to be the first one to fly in unless they're by themselves or you think you can like insta-kill someone. Because you are an assassin, right? So if you do get some items, you can blow people up quite nicely depending on who they are. Like this Vigo doesn't go Zhonya's, for example, then he'll die really fast. And it's like a free flash every time I ult him. And if he doesn't have flash, then he just dies. Kai'Sa should be fairly killable as well, but she's... I don't know, she has an ulti, she has an invisibility, she's just a bit of a knob as a champion, so I don't know. But yeah, either way, you are squishy as you saw in that play, and the thing is that with the build that I'm going to, I just have to be quite careful with how I'm ulting. It's a good thing though with this game, picking Nocturne into when we have Leona on our team, it's quite nice because Leona is great engage. Like we already have the primary engage on our team, so if we are looking to team fight, she will go in first, and then I can follow after that. Like I don't have to be the first one in, which is really nice. Is it really just you rage quit or? I don't think has she rage quit? I don't know. But it just sucks. Like when you play versus someone like Fiora and they get ahead, like they're so strong in the 1v1. Like their split push is so powerful. Like they can 1v2, maybe even 1v3. There's 3 people here and she's not even gonna die. It's actually grim. Like it's really grim. And the problem is like she scales. Like probably one of the hardest scaling champions in the game. So at what point are you going to be okay in this game versus that Fiora? No points. So what do you do? I don't know. I generally don't know. Answers on the postcard, please. Ah, well, I blocked Vigo's W. Double kill. Damn. It's a bit of a tedious game, wasn't it? But hey, at least we played a good game. Just didn't have to. Didn't have to do anything. Back. It's not just endable. Okay, for your items, guys, you can do several things, different item builds. Nocturne is quite flexible in that way. Like I said, you can go for more tanky if you want to. Like a tanky, don't you fucking dare, bro. Thank you. Tanky builds allow you to jump in a lot better. Or you can go for more of an assassin focus build. Yeah. This game I'm going to go for, well, what I like to do on Nocturne is I like to go Sanguine Blade. One chance Sanguine Blade, blue or red smite is up to you. I went for red smite this game because I thought I was going to have tougher 1v1s against Lee Sin and Aurelia. But, you know, whatever. Blue smite's also really good if you don't feel like you need the red smite. It's really, really good. Because then you slow people down and it's really easy for you to tether your E on them. But yeah, anyway, so your build wise, this game I really like Sanguine Blade because Sanguine Blade gives you a crap ton of like attack speed if you are solo, like if you're alone, if there aren't any other enemy champions, if there's not more than one enemy champion nearby, you become a bit Super Saiyan basically. So it's great if you're fighting 1v1s, but it's really shit if you're. It's great if you're fighting 1v1s or attacking a side lane, but it's really shit if you're grouping up. Or it's worse if you're grouping up. And I think on Nocturne, if you are trying to attack the side lane and stuff, then having the Sanguine Blade, go for those assassinations, go for those 1v1s, it's really good. Also, it works in the jungle too. So just clearing the jungle, you get a lot more like stats and stuff, so you clear a lot faster. But you can just do things like, you know, Duskblade, Yumu's if you want to. Umbral Glaive is great too. It's quite cheap as well, Umbral Glaive, and gives you that vision denial. So there's a lot of good choices. But you can also do things like Black Cleavers, Sterak's, Guardian Angel. There are some hybrid builds that I see fairly frequently too. So sometimes I'll see something like, you know, Sanguine Blade into Cleaver into Sterak's, or like Duskblade into Cleaver into Sterak's. There's a lot of different builds, and I think you'll have to play around with Nocturne to find a build that you like and that you feel like suits your playstyle. But also, the more you play him, you'll get used to different scenarios where different builds will suit you for different situations. Bloody honest. See, I mean, I got hurts, man. I did like a quarter of my health with the Q. It's nothing shabby. Wow, I actually got stunned. Oh, I didn't press W. Okay, well, that's probably why I got stunned then. Shit. I pressed W and then went to ult. Well, I didn't press W, but I wanted to press W before I ulted. And that is absolutely not what I did, apparently. Oh, Aurelia's back. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's the comeback. We were disrespecting them and Aurelia's here. Yeah, be careful, Kai'Sa, mate. You don't know what this... Okay. Honestly, I genuinely think if that had gone through, maybe Kai'Sa would have died there. Like if the sliding damage had gone through. Alright. Okay, I really entered that. I kind of thought we were going to win the game, so I wanted to a little bit of action. But that's fine. Shit happens. Another big milestone for Nocturne that you want to keep your eyes on is the level 11 rank 2 ulti. So your rank 2 ulti gives you a shite ton of, well, gives you a bit more damage, but for an ultimate reliant champion, having rank 2 ult is really good. Most importantly, it reduces your cooldown quite significantly, so it means that you can ult a lot more. You know, you ult a lot more frequently, which is obviously really good shit. How is he a higher level than me? Literally. I guess he's just been farming the bloody super minions in spawn. Oh, okay. It looks like I'm not gonna be able to get level 11 because we're just gonna we're gonna backdoor with the Rise ulti. Okay. You know, I can pop my ult as he ults as well, and they won't really know what's going on. It's actually kind of mad. I like my lesson on not ulting that shit. See, they don't see it. They don't see it. We sneaky. Okay. Guys, my KDA isn't looking great right now. Yes! Okay, good. 2 for 2. That's better than 1 for 2. And I'm level 11. Good shit. Alright, and that win actually, whoops. That win actually gets us into our promos. So we're now in our D1 promos. Fiora has to get a cheeky honor for that game though. win 2 games and we'll be in down 1. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the gameplay today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can give me that cheeky thumbs up. You can subscribe to me for more Legends videos and flick my bell to get those notifications of when I go live. Like I said, I'll stream this live on facebook.fb.gg/Foxdrop. There's a link to it in the description. But most importantly, guys, thanks so much for watching. That is not what I wanted to put on the screen. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video.